welcome again to another review for Lane Masters. Today we're going to be looking at the Morpheus Nightmare. Like always, most of my stuff wouldn't be possible without the support from Justin over at Just Bowling Pro Shop, so thank you, Justin. This is me. Pretty average as far as speed and rev rate go. And like I said, we're going to be looking at the Morpheus Nightmare. You can take a look at the RG and the diff on this ball. We're coming in at 2.503, 0.054, which is good, and it's going to help the ball get into a roll. And the 2.5 is going to help it get down lane, which is what we want. So we're at Eureka, California at Harbor Lanes, bowling on their house shot, which is Stone Street. And I'm actually not far enough left, but you can see the ball is getting to the end of the pattern and just wants to jump when it gets to the dry, which is good. I probably could have moved another 3 boards left, which I believe I do eventually. So I leave the 9-pin, and then I trip out 2 4-pins in a row, 2 4-7s actually, and then I get the point. I'm like, okay, we need more room, and we move left and just smash it. The Morpheus line is by far my favorite line. Lane Masters Lord Fields have balls that I like, but this is the first line that I'm in love with. Every single ball is gold. We're also going to have Kent Ames, who is our regional supervisor for the West Coast for Lane Masters, and he has his pin up 55 by 5 by 35. Kent throws about the same speed I do. He hits up on it a little bit more than I do, and he's got more side rotation, so he gets it down lane and it makes a sharper turn than mine does. We got Kent standing 39, throwing 20. Breakpoint is 7, which is about 10 boards deeper than I was, and he's still kicking ass with it. So on a side note, I actually had this ball drilled up for me a couple weeks ago, bowled a game with it, and then I proceeded to take it to a tournament that weekend, shot 300 in the tournament, and then end up winning the tournament with this ball. So if that's not a sell for this ball, I don't know what is. As we finish up with Kent here, like I said, he's really deep, able to still get that ball to come back, holds energy and releases it tremendously well. Next, we're going to look at the 3 balls in the Morpheus line so far. You can see the 2 Dream and the original have the lowest RGs out of all 3 balls. You also see that the Dream is for medium heavy, as well as the original Morpheus is for medium heavy. The Dream is much more made for heavier oil, and the original is much better suited for medium oil, based on my opinion and what I've seen from throwing the balls. And you also see the RGs in action when I throw these test shots right here, comparing all 3 balls. We're going to start with the Nightmare first, and you'll be able to see where I'm standing and a better angle on where the ball is going, so you can get a better comparison. For the Nightmare, I'm standing 27, throwing out to 14, and breakpoint's right around the 7 board, 8 board, and it gets down the lane before it turns the corner. And we're going to look at the original Morpheus. I'm standing 22, and I'm throwing to about 11, so already 5 boards further right. But you can see the ball pick up mid lane. Even though it's asymmetrical, the motion is much smoother to the pocket than the Nightmare was. And then on to the Dream, where I have to move all the way to 32, so 10 board difference between the original. And I'm throwing to 17, and it's making a big move when it gets to the breakpoint, but it's not sharp. It's really smooth. It's really predictable. It's a great line of balls to throw. I urge you to go get one of them, if not all of them. The Morpheus Nightmare is a great pickup. Again, thanks to Justin over at Just Bowling Pro Shop. And like always, stop by CaliforniaBowlingLLC.com. pick up your Morpheus Nightmare or check out any of our other available accessories and balls. And don't forget to subscribe or leave a comment. Any input, good or bad, is always helpful. Again, Eddie Souza, Lane Masters area staffer, and thank you for your time.